So I've got something to say and I've been trying to think of how to put it into words and now I've figured it out. And how do I start this? We all think that nothing good can happen to us. So it's just like, why make the effort? Why strive to have that drive when every motherfucker says it's impossible anyway? And then people get negative and they're like, oh, can't chant, won't do it, it's not my fate, I'm a little bit too late and I'm just gonna be a codger, dodger, dying in bed without achieving me fucking dream. But I take a different approach. I'll say, mate, if you just start looking, little bit of effort, just start looking into it. And then step by step, you start believing. And then you put a bit more work, and a bit more work, and a bit more work, and a bit more work. And after that, you start believing, you start dreaming. And then you put a bit more work, and a bit more work, and a bit more work. And then you're not just dreaming, but you start singing to the tune of I Will Not Fail, and I'm a bad motherfucker who's never gonna stop looking. And then you'll make it. And by God, I will be at the top with you. So, two things. Don't stop looking, and I'll see you at the top, motherfucker. Welcome to Jonk Does PennyStocking. This week's show has highlights from Mark Crook and Timothy Sykes, live challenge websites, some live trading by Mark Crook. Enjoy it, live the dream, we will not fail.
One of the cool things about the challenge is the webinars with Crook, God, Sykes, and it's real time. Some of it's a bit slow because trading's slow, but you get to see the actual trades being made in real time, in real life, and it's pretty mental. Here's a Mark Crook one for DPW.
And DPW is probably the best performer price action wise. I mean, but look at the longer term chart, is a disaster. Let me add. So DPW is actually is breaking out a little bit and getting some volume, and this is probably the best potential play going into the afternoon. So I am watching this, and you know, this is a big, some big buyers here. I'm going to take a small position. Let's see if I got filled. All right, so I bought 9,000 shares here at 114. Pretty decent consolidation all day, and the question is, can it start to uptrend, potentially to 130, 140, 150. That would be my my goal. So we'll have to see how this plays out, but I think decent risk reward here. My entry's at 114, and I do like how it's starting to uptrend into the afternoon here with some decent volume. The stock's traded 10.2 million shares today. So you guys, as I always talk about, very, very critical that a chart like this has massive volume. And you know, when it was running back in December of 2017, the stock was trading, you know, even more than that, 40 million. And on the first green day back in February, which was February the 6th, it traded 9 million and change. So, you know, the fact that it's traded over 10 million today tells me there's a ton of buyers. And this is by far the best performing play of all the Bitcoiners.
Yeah, and just so you know, the stock did gap up the next day. I don't know if Mark took his profits. I'd imagine he did. But it gapped up too much because there's too many people playing the first day. So I think it did end up coming down a little bit. And you can see that chart if you check it yourself. But nice trade, Mark. And this is just a quick highlight from Tim Sykes' webinar. And it's just generally talking about the state of the market.
But at the same time, it's like, it's a tough market. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say, oh, everything's so easy right now, because it's not. You know, if you're in this game long enough, you can start to differentiate between good markets and bad markets to trade. This is a bad market to trade. And it's not the end of the world. It's not going to last forever. But you do have to recognize it, and you do have to adapt.
Yeah, and I've really noticed this. And like last month, you say you take 3, 4, 5 trades, mid 2,700, and then this month I'm like taking 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, and last week I lost 600. No, 2 weeks ago I lost 600. Last week I made 600 back, and now I'm just very, very, very cautious, only taking the very best setups 1 trade a day. If I really see a pattern that I know works.
And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it and you believe it, comment "just looking" at the end of the video. And just remember, you can have it all if you want it. And that's a wrap. One other thing, a wholesome fuck you to the haters.